www. Oh no. www.love2jam. Oh.
What's wrong with the sound? Yeah, that part. Right. Go ahead.
www.love2jam radio is the R&B Lover, Queen Tomaro in the building. Almost. And you are back with the Tomaro Today Show. Yeah. And we got somebody very special in the building today with us. We have Miss Chelsea Simone. Oh, magic sprinkles. I love magic sprinkles. And is this your first time tuning in to the Tomorrow Today Show? It is an indie R&B platform for the amazing singers that we have out here in Houston, Texas. And I'm just trying to introduce you to them so you can see who they are and let them, you see them, they see you, and all those things like that. So we're going to get right up into it. We're going to start off with is Tomorrow's tunes. You know we like to get it started. I picked an old school jam that I already know Miss Chelsea Simone is about to kill for you guys. We're going to have Lovey play us a little bit of clip of that. But in the meantime, Miss Chelsea, how you been doing? What's your day been going so far?
I've had a busy day.
Busy day. Yeah. I've been seeing you getting your workouts on and all those things and whatnot.
Yeah, I gotta keep it together.
Ain't nothing wrong with it. Where you originally from?
I'm from Missouri City, born and raised. Houston.
Oh, Houston, Texas. Yeah. Missouri City. What school's out? What high school?
Willow Ridge, Hightower, Eisenhower.
Okay.
I didn't go to high school in Missouri City though. So.
Oh, what high school did you go to?
I went to HSPBA.
Performing arts. Yeah, okay. We're going to get back into that performing arts. Going to get all up in her old school business. But in the meantime, Lovey's going to play that old school jam for you. When we come back, Miss Chelsea Simone's going to sing that in her own little twang. And that was Anita Baker, Rapture, Caught Up in It. And now, Miss Chelsea Simone, let the people know what they're in for.
Her laugh is the cutest.
I'm caught up in the rapture of love. Nothing else can compare. When I feel that magic for you, I love Anita.
Yes, good job. That is what's up. You heard her hit the note and throw it. But we're going to get back into this interview. How long have you been singing professionally?
Wow, honestly, professionally since I was 10 years old.
10 years old?
Yeah.
And how long have you been singing, though?
How long have I been singing? Since I could talk.
Since you could talk?
Yeah. Since I could talk, I've been singing. So like 5.
So like 5.
I would say like I started like singing for real like around 5 years old. Like.
Now, at 5 years old, did you have a strong voice? Because you have some kids that have that, the normal little kid voice. But then you got some kids that it's like, oh, that's a grown woman inside of that child.
I definitely used to sing for real. I used to tell everybody that I was Tina Turner.
Oh, no.
When I would
you
introduce
was
myself,
Tina.
I was Tina Turner. So
Was you
my
watching
grandma
What's Love?
Yes, my grandma made me watch What's Love Got to Do with It, and I just, I was like, oh, that's me. I want to be like her. So
Especially with the little girl part that she was
Right.
singing the choir. Were you in the choir
I
as
was that
well?
little girl. Yep.
Were you doing leads in the choir and all of that?
Every lead. Yeah.
What? Well, go ahead now. So take us through the journey. 5 years old, you get started. You're in the choir. You Tina Turner. Okay. Take us through the journey where it starts getting professional at 10 years old.
I think my family kind of knew off the bat that I had a gift and a passion for it because it just came so natural to me. And then, my grandmother was my first favorite singer. So watching her tour around Houston and around the world singing was definitely inspiration. So once my mom kind of got it in her head that, oh, she's for real. Like, she can sing. Like, she has a gift. Back then, I was a gospel singer, so
At 10?
At 10 years old, yeah, I was
Okay,
doing
nothing
gospel
wrong with
music.
Stomp.
So my mom, she was my first momager. She's my momager, my manager, and she got the funds together. She got me a record. I got a record done. I had like 3 songs on my little CD. I was a whole artist for real. I was touring at everybody church, everybody youth convention. My mom was giving me books, so that's how I began.
So pretty much, and then you said you went to high school to performing arts, right?
Yeah, so I did not want to go there. I wanted to be like a regular kid.
You want to go to Willow Ridge?
I wanted to go to Yates. I wanted to go to Yates. I wanted to run track. I was like kind of athletic too at the time, so in my mind I was gonna be like a track star. But my mom was like, "No, you going to HSPVA."
And that's what I was gonna ask you. So you didn't always want to be a singer?
No, not always. I didn't always.
Did you want to do something athletic or something else?
I wanted to be an athletic like track star. Like in my mind, that's what I was gonna be.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know why I thought that was possible, but
that's what you wanted to do.
That's what I wanted to do. But no, my mom, she made me audition. I mean, she definitely knew what was best.
You had to audition to get into the school.
You have to audition to get into school, yeah.
Okay.
So I auditioned to get in HSPVA, Performing Arts High School, and I got in, and it definitely prepared me for where I am today. It definitely cultivated my gifts and expanded everything about being a singer from what I know. So
let me ask you a question. So when you first got there, you didn't want to be in there, but you didn't want to go. But once you got there, did your mind change immediately, or it took some time?
No, it took some time. I was failing on purpose. Like I was
wow.
like, I did not want to be there. Yeah, I didn't want to be there because at the time, at HSPVA, you have to train via classical music. So I didn't want to sing classical music. I didn't want to sing opera, and then by sophomore year, I kind of got the wing of it, and I was like, well, in order to pass my class, I got to at least, try. So I began to try and put the effort into it, and then I kind of got good at singing classical music, and I began to love it, and so.
You got a scholarship.
Yeah, that's how I got my scholarship to Prairie View.
And you went to Prairie View. Yeah. What did you major in there?
I majored in music performance.
Look at that.
Yeah, operatic studies.
So at the time, were you still serious about the music, or you were just like, it's school. I'm going to go to school. I'm going to PV.
No, it was a mix of both. Excuse me. I wanted to pursue my music. I told my mom when I graduated high school, I was like, well, I don't think I should go to college. I think you should just give me a ticket to New York and just let me go wing it and let me be a starving artist. But
I know she wasn't down for that.
No, she was not down for that either. And she said, just go audition for Prairie View. And she's like, I went there. So, I just did it. And then I got a scholarship. I was like, hey, why not? And at PV, I was an artist and doing talent shows, doing pageants, showing my gift, showing my talent, performing all over campus, and still training classically too. So I had a balance, I had a mix of both. Yeah.
That's what's up. What artist influenced you during those early years?
Wow, during the early years, a lot of old school artists. Honestly, my grandmother was my first favorite singer, like I said.
What kind of music your grandma sang?
My grandma could sing anything. She could sing gospel, classical. She has like this 5-octave range, like Mariah Carey.
Oh wow!
Yeah, so she would hit the high notes and like the whistle tones, and I just wanted to grow up and be like hers. But around that time, I would say definitely Anita Baker. She was one of my favorite singers. I studied her a lot, and I love Shaka Khan. I love the diva in her. So of course Tina Turner, I used to tell everybody I was Tina Turner, and Brandy.
Come on, Runs.
Yeah, so definitely around that time I was definitely influenced mostly by older, more, grounded vocally artist. So.
And you do some songwriting as well.
Yeah.
So how long have you been doing that?
Since around 10 years old.
Same
I wrote my first song at 10 years old.
So you wrote those three songs?
I wrote those 3 songs.
Okay,
yes.
come on. At 10 years
They were horrible.
old, what were you writing about?
I was writing about God, girls.
Okay, I forgot it was gospel at that time.
So I was just writing about my little church songs that came to my head. I mean, they were really bad now that I think about them, but but I was just a kid, just singing what I believed and what I still believe, so
Right.
just using my gift, and that's all I've been doing.
So now, as a mature artist, what is your process when you are writing? Do you write off of what you're going through? You just see some other stuff some people going through and write about that?
Honestly, I've learned now to just write what I feel. A lot of my writing comes in fragment stages. So, like, something will come to me and I just write it down, and then it won't come to me again. So I have to write. When it comes, I have to write it out, and then it'll come back to me. And then
So you
I
like
can
put it in your
finish.
notes real quick?
Yeah, I put it in my notes, or I like record it on my phone as whatever I'm doing. It'll come to me in my sleep. I wake up in my sleep and just write it down. But no, I've learned to write from a place of truth, write from a place of honesty. That's the most unique thing I can think of when it comes to writing, because it has to be believable, it has to be real. I mean, you can't convey emotion behind words if you don't feel it,
right
for it. So yeah.
I got you. Well, in a minute we're gonna get into that running track, but tell us a little bit about running. Did you write this one first?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
I did. One of my really good friends, DJ Laurie, he's from Houston. One of my good friends, DJ, he wrote this song. He was like, Chelsea, I got this song for you, and it's like, it personifies you.
It's you, girl. It's you. Running is about you.
Running is about, this kind of crazy girl who, was like, you can't run away from me. Like my love is just like that consuming. Like, you can try, but I'm gonna always be on your mind. I'm gonna always be there. You're gonna always remember me. And he says that it portrays my crazy characteristics. So he wrote me a song and I sung it.
Well, you know what? We are gonna get into running. Lovey, if you could play that for us. This is Chelsea Simone's Running.
A shame. You ain't seen crazy by the time I'm through. If you thought you'd get away, got bad news for you. Ain't no escaping my love. Oh no. Ain't no escaping my love. Oh no. Ain't no escaping my love. Oh no. Ain't no escape.
And that was Miss Chelsea Simone's running. Listen, Chelsea said, where do you think you're going? Huh? I see you when you get off work. Love you.
Right.
Talk to you later. Listen, that was Chelsea Simone. We are going to take a quick break. When we come back, we got more music from Miss Chelsea Simone. We got more questions. And of course, you know, we have that Wheel of Music.